The Marble Mountain Bigfoot story is a famous cryptid encounter that took place in 2000 near the Marble Mountains in Northern California. This account stands out because of the purported video evidence and the number of witnesses involved, making it one of the more discussed Bigfoot sightings among enthusiasts. The setting. The Marble Mountains are a remote, rugged wilderness area in Northern California. Known for their dense forests, steep terrain, and rich biodiversity, the region has long been associated with Bigfoot lore. Many sightings and strange occurrences have been reported in the area, earning it a reputation as a hotspot for cryptid activity. The encounter. The Marble Mountain Bigfoot sighting occurred during a summer church camping trip led by youth pastor Jim Mills. Mills and a group of teenage campers were spending a week hiking, camping, and exploring the wilderness. During one of their excursions, they stumbled upon a peculiar structure, a crude, dome-shaped shelter made of broken branches, sticks, and leaves. The shelter's construction was unusual. It seemed too deliberate for natural causes, yet too large and intricate to be the work of local wildlife. Intrigued but uneasy, the group continued exploring the area. That's when a member of the group noticed a large, dark figure moving on a ridge several hundred yards away. Jim Mills quickly retrieved his video camera and began recording. The video evidence. The footage captured by Mills shows a tall, bipedal figure silhouetted against the sky, walking along the ridge. The figure moves steadily, with long strides, and appears to be upright the entire time. Its movements are deliberate and seem to follow a path, which some interpret as an indication of intelligence. The creature's size is difficult to estimate due to the distance, but it appears much taller and broader than a human. The group reported that the figure's height was well over 7 feet, based on the surrounding trees and rocks. The video doesn't capture facial details or other close-up features, but the distinct silhouette and gait have been analyzed extensively by Bigfoot enthusiasts. Reactions and interpretations. The campers were both thrilled and unnerved by the encounter. For many of the teenagers, it was their first brush with the possibility of something beyond explanation. Jim Mills, a deeply religious man, saw the encounter as a sign of the mysteries in God's creation. The video, often referred to as the Marble Mountain Bigfoot video, was shared publicly and quickly gained attention in cryptozoology circles. Analysts noted the following key features: gait and movement. The figure's stride is consistent with other alleged Bigfoot sightings, featuring long steps and an apparent lack of arm swinging, unlike a human. Proportions. Skeptics argue the figure could be a human in a costume, but enthusiasts highlight its large size and proportions as unusual. Terrain navigation. The creature moves with ease across steep, uneven terrain, which would be challenging for a person in a bulky suit. The video was compared to the famous Patterson-Gimlin film, another iconic piece of Bigfoot evidence. While the Marble Mountain footage lacks the close-up detail of the Patterson-Gimlin film, its authenticity is still debated. Skeptical views. Critics of the Marble Mountain Bigfoot story argue that the video could easily depict a human, possibly a hiker or a prankster. The distance and lack of clear detail make it difficult to definitively rule out mundane explanations. Some skeptics also question the shelter found by the campers, suggesting it could have been constructed by other humans or even natural forces like falling branches. Cultural impact. The Marble Mountain Bigfoot story remains one of the more compelling modern encounters due to the combination of video evidence, multiple witnesses, and the mysterious shelter discovery. The video has been featured in documentaries, online forums, and television shows dedicated to cryptozoology. Bigfoot researchers often cite the encounter as an example of credible evidence that aligns with other reports of similar creatures in the Pacific Northwest. For those who believe in Bigfoot, the Marble Mountain sighting is a significant piece of the puzzle, lending weight to the idea that the forests of North America may still harbor an undiscovered, elusive species. For skeptics, it is a reminder of how easily the human mind can interpret ambiguous phenomena as extraordinary. Conclusion. The Marble Mountain Bigfoot encounter encapsulates the enduring allure of Bigfoot lore, a remote wilderness, an enigmatic creature, and the tantalizing possibility of proof just out of reach. Whether the figure on the ridge was a hoax, a misidentification, or a genuine Sasquatch, the story continues to intrigue and inspire those drawn to the mysteries of the natural world.